Two superstars in one airport. BTS's Jin and Cha Eun-woo's arrival triggers a riot. Incheon International Airport is once again witnessing a sea of fans pouring in to welcome home two of South Korea's biggest stars, BTS's Jin and ASTRO's Cha Eun-woo. Their almost simultaneous arrival created a tremendous uproar among the ARMY and AROHA, who flocked to witness the moment firsthand. Unexpected crowd, overwhelmed security. Since the morning, the airport has been filled with fans who came with banners, cameras, and gifts for their two idols. Jin, who had long been absent from the public spotlight due to his military service, became the center of attention. Meanwhile, Cha Eun-woo, who has just completed his international schedule, also attracts attention with his always stunning charm. However, the simultaneous arrival of these two superstars actually created a situation that was difficult to control. Fans who wanted to see their idol up close began to crowd, causing inevitable overcrowding. Airport security even warned fans not to push and stay orderly, but the enthusiasm was so great that the atmosphere remained boisterous. BTS's Jin appears relaxed. Eun-woo is as charismatic as ever. BTS's Jin is seen wearing simple casual clothes but still stealing the spotlight with his distinctive charm. His slightly thinner face after serving in the military actually adds to the increasingly strong masculine aura. Meanwhile, Cha Eun-woo appears in a fashionable and elegant style as usual, proving his status as one of the most handsome celebrities in South Korea. Despite the crowd of people, the two still gave warm smiles and waved to fans. Jin is even seen briefly chatting with some of the staff before entering her car, while Eun-woo gives a heartwarming gesture to the camera that points to her. Collaborative speculation. Fans are curious. Many speculations have sprung up about the possibility of a secret project involving the two. Considering that the two are from the same entertainment industry and have a good relationship, some fans began to wonder, is this a sign that they will work together on a particular project? Is this just a coincidence, or is there something going on behind the scenes? Only time can answer. What is clear, the moment of BTS's Jin and Cha Eun-woo's arrival at the airport has become a hot topic of discussion on social media. Various videos and photos uploaded by fans quickly went viral, showing how incredible the enthusiasm of fans for these two idols is. Conclusion: the return of the superstar. The euphoria is unstoppable. Both Jin and Cha Eun-woo have proven that their popularity remains at the top, even after being absent from the spotlight for some time. Their return is not only a joy for fans, but also shows how the power of fandom is still so great in the Korean entertainment industry. Is their arrival a coincidence, or is something bigger being prepared? Let's just wait for the next surprise from these two superstars in one airport. Fact or sensation? Is it true that BTS's Jin and Cha Eun-woo's arrival triggered a riot, or is it just a media strategy? In recent days, social media was shocked by the arrival of two South Korean superstars, Jin BTS and Cha Eun-woo, at Incheon International Airport. Videos and photos showed a sea of jostled fans, a chaotic airport atmosphere, and how security was overwhelmed by the enthusiasm of the fans. However, one big question arises: did all this really happen as reported, or is this just a deliberate fabrication to attract media attention and increase the popularity of both? How true is the truth of this incident? There's no denying that BTS's Jin and Cha Eun-woo are two very influential figures in the Korean entertainment industry. Their presence everywhere always attracts attention, both from fans and the media. However, if we look deeper, some things are questionable. First, is it true that the chaos at the airport is so big that it overwhelms security? Some media sources pointed out that the situation at the airport was indeed crowded, but not to the point of causing great panic. Is it possible, then, that some of the videos in circulation have been edited or taken from a certain angle to create the impression of a crowd larger than reality? Why did they both arrive at the airport at the same time? Is this a coincidence, or Is there a hidden agenda? Given their status as two of the top stars, it is common for their departures and returns to be kept secret to avoid uncontrolled crowds. If so, how could their arrival schedule be leaked and actually attract so many masses? Media strategy or spontaneous events? The entertainment world is no stranger to media strategies to maintain an artist's relevance. In many cases, viral moments are sometimes deliberately created to attract public attention. It could be that the news of Jin and Eunwoo's arrival is part of a larger strategy, perhaps for a new project, collaboration, or simply to increase their exposure in the media. We cannot close our eyes to the possibility that this is just part of the game of the entertainment industry that always needs sensational news to stay on top. If so, how many of us have been caught up in this narrative without realizing that we are being controlled by the flow of the media, public opinion, believe it or not? On social media, fan reactions are mixed. Some enthusiastically believe that this incident really happened and proves how much influence BTS's Jin and Eunwoo have. However, some are skeptical and consider that this is just a media fabrication to increase the popularity of both. Now, the question comes back to you. Do you believe that Jin and Eunwoo's arrival at the airport really created a big commotion? Do you think this is a media strategy that has been designed from the very beginning to create a sensation? How often are we played by these kinds of news stories without realizing whether they are facts or just fabrications? Conclusion: hoax or reality? The world of entertainment is always full of surprises, but not everything we see and read in the media is entirely true. As readers and fans, we should be more critical in assessing the news. Is this really the case, or is it just a deliberately constructed narrative? What do you think? Do you believe this is a real incident or just a hoax created to attract attention? Let's discuss the world of entertainment and thrills. Are we being manipulated? Whenever there is a big news about celebrities, especially K-pop stars like BTS's Jin and Eunwoo, netizens and the media are immediately provoked to discuss it. However, have we ever asked whether all the news we consume really reflects reality? Or is it just part of the larger entertainment industry game? The case of Jin and Eunwoo's arrival at Incheon International Airport, which sparked the so-called riot, is a perfect example of this phenomenon. On the one hand, we see videos and images depicting crowded airports, hysterical fans, as well as security officers who seem busy escorting these two celebrities. But on the other hand, there is a question that we must ponder. Is this really a spontaneous event, or is it precisely arranged in such a way as to create a viral effect? Let's delve deeper. K-pop and media industry, a strategic collaboration. It's no secret that the K-pop industry has a close relationship with the media. Major agencies such as HYB and Fantajo Entertainment certainly have careful media strategies in place to keep the image of their artists relevant. Many natural-looking events have actually been choreographed in advance to make maximum impact on social media. Is it possible that Jin and Eunwoo's simultaneous arrival at this airport is actually part of the strategy? Let's think about it. Why did their arrival schedule get leaked to the public? Usually, celebrity arrival schedules are closely guarded to avoid overcrowding of fans. However, in this case, it was precisely as if their existence was announced indirectly that thousands of fans flocked to come. How can the media instantly get photos and videos with perfect angles? Some of the portraits scattered on the internet look like they were prepared in advance, taken from the right angle to create a dramatic impression that is there really a riot, or is it just excessive hype? Some eyewitnesses said that although the airport was crowded, the real situation was not as chaotic as reported. It may be that some media outlets deliberately portray the situation more dramatically in order to attract attention. Taking all this into account, could this just be a marketing ploy designed to keep Jin and Eunwoo's existence at the peak of popularity? Domino effect. How easily are we influenced by sensations? As as fans or newsreaders, we often unknowingly become part of this game. When a viral news appears, we immediately react without thinking. We share, comment, and even discuss with our fellow fans, all without realizing that we are actually amplifying the viral effect that the media and agencies want. Try to reflect.